Peace and love eternal to the gods. What it do, True Crew? Salute to all the God squad. What's shaking? What's popping? Make sure when y'all catch me out here in these spiritual streets, holla back, young, and say what up. Though, listen, I would like to welcome all viewers, both former and new. What it do, boo? All new subscribers and day ones alike. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for y'all love and support. If anything I say here today, if you could provide any confirmation, okay, or let me know how it resonates with you down in the comment section down below, I would greatly appreciate that. Also, how to reach me, okay, is in the description box, trueexquisiteallure.com. Okay, thank you. Listen, so I do not have a lot of time, maybe T minus 20 minutes, T minus 20 of them things. So let's get off into it. This is getting ready to be our part 2 in regards to the channel messages from our celestial spirit team. We was getting channel messages upon yesterday from the Sirius elders, from our guy from Saturn and from Saturn and Jupiter. Okay, now as far as what all they divulged, you have to watch part 1. I'm going to link it above right here right now. Okay, it'll also be at the end for you. Okay, very interesting. What they mentioned though is you could hail from multiple star systems basically, and it's almost like your oversoul has characteristics of the ruling planet for whatever your sun sign is. Whatever your sun sign is, okay, that ruling planet, your oversoul may have lived a life there, come from there, had a significant experience there, deeply tied and rooted to there. This is very specific for those that have strong Capricorn. Well, I was about to say Capricorn. I tried to mix Capricorn and Saturn together. That's crazy. As I got ashes blowing all over me for no reason. Okay? So very significant for you if you have strong Capricorn or Sagittarius in your chart. If you are Capricorn or Sagittarius, Saturn or Jupiter, this is extremely important, okay, especially if you have the sun there with these giants. Okay, very important information. Please watch part 1, okay, so that you can get all of the information. Okay, and what they were saying is this is pertaining to something about the Star Wars that went on, still playing out, or we're dealing with some sort of a aftermath, you know what I'm saying, of some sort of celestial star war, okay, which resulted in these evil ETs here on Gaia Kai leading this total domination as energy. You know what I'm saying? They're you know what I'm saying, wanted so bad to prove they in charge of some shit, want to dominate some shit, world domination, but they're actually Astro refugees is what the celestial guides told me. They're actually Astro refugees. Okay, very interestingly enough, so this is important to the message I did about I did a message talking about it's all a red herring, and the thumbnail is demons and ETs and vampires all pointing a finger at each other, like who's really to blame, what are we really dealing with here? You see what I'm saying? Not gonna say that demons get to get away scot-free on this, or that it's not really any demon's fault. I'm not gonna say that. What I will say that is this: if you've done your shadow work, you would know you have control over the lessers. You will realize that they take cue and they take charge from you. Okay? Which means if we do got demonic forces running rampant and causing trouble and being nefarious, they are acting on someone's orders. They only act under direct instruction. You see what I'm saying? So if we are battling different demons, okay, or fighting different temptations, I'm just fighting temptations, gotta get more control, whatever, okay, it is under somebody's guide. It is under someone's direction. They are if demonic forces is being all nefarious, they are acting under the instruction of some sort of malevolent being that they perceive to have more power than them. Otherwise, they wouldn't come up against a chosen one at all. Okay, they have, you know what I'm saying? It's in fact, they work for us. They'll take our instruction. You see what I'm saying? So whose instruction are they acting out of? You see what I'm saying? It's these type of things. Okay, it got revealed that we're dealing with evil Martians. Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, I heard evil Martians, evil Mercurians, evil Uranians. Okay, and even those, even they're the middleman. Okay, you know how they keep coming out with Spider-Man movies? You know how they keep doing that? Something's up here with Anunnaki as well. And these evil beings that we keep dealing with from these planets within our galaxy, they too are acting on someone else's orders. Okay? You're talking about evil Anunnaki. And what I'm being told and what I'm being shown is that there is more than one Anunnaki race, or there's more than one race of star beings that goes by the Anunnaki. That's what I'm being told and being shown. Okay, all these pooty likes, man. What's crazy is it's a red herring. All those pooty likes series. It's crazy that all the messages I've already done is tying into this shit. Just like you got Jesus, Yeshua, Yahushua, 3 different names, but they all being perceived to be the same, okay? Same energy, same archetype, they all being perceived to be the same. But you're talking about Jesus, Yeshua, and Yahushua, okay? 3 different names for the same energy, this type of thing, but they actually all different. That's what I'm getting with this Anunnaki energy. I'm getting Anunnaki with a C, Anunnaki with a K, and Anunnaki with a Q. That's what I'm being shown in my third's eye. I've seen the letters shift and drop out and slide and shit. Okay? And I don't know if there was some greater manipulation on those Godhead's part to get control of Martians or Mercurians. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was some sort of power play to cause confusion in that manner, to gain control of them, to make them come to Gaia and do this bullshit. And you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm being shown. What do they have to do with spiders or Spider-Man, or why Spider-Man keep coming out over and over again? Because, man, salute to YP. Salute to Young Pharaoh. Okay? I seen the interview he did with 607 Unc. And big takeaway, because I kept seeing spiders in my dreams. I kept having interactions with webs, seeing spiders in my dreams. Spiders at work. People at work keep wearing spider emblems on shit. I'm like, what the fuck is up with the spider? Then I heard YP say out his mouth on that interview a couple months back. He said the spiders is the Anunnaki. he said we dealing with a spider race. Spiders is an Anunnaki. You know what I'm saying? I think everything based off of weaving webs of deception. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what the fuck? And at the time when the interview came out, I swear I had kept dreaming of spiders. Okay? And it's crazy. It keep tying back to Harry Potter too. I think, you know what I'm saying? That's why they was fucking with J.K. Rowling about that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hearing Ron Weasley, follow the spiders. Follow the spiders. If Harry gets out of Azkaban, I'll kill him. Okay? Like, y'all remember what they went through with Aragog and shit? You know what I'm saying? A lot of they tricks and spirits and shit that they love to use is connected to spiders. Okay, all like that. Okay, so it's something here about the webs of deception that was being woven. Okay, and it was to try to hijack and be able to weave some sort of realm that these astral refugees could exist within safely. It didn't matter if it happened at the expense of humans to them, right? The only thing is humans, our heart and that power and that charge, okay, we have the ability to embody and harness the most high, true and living God. This is why coming here and trying to make humans a subservient slave race and shit was out of line. And I'm rambling now. Okay? We have certain cards out here. How are they trying to gain control of divine vessels or mess with divine vessels? It's through arrows. It's crazy. I was talking about the spiders. Now I got an insect bite on my hand that will not stop itching. And I have not dealt with itching of this insect bite. It haven't itched. Not until right when I'm talking about this, y'all. Some of y'all been waking up with random insect bites, waking up with a random spider bite. Okay? Or these dreams, you know how divine beings, we go through it in the astral plane. Okay, these weird ass sexual dreams and shit like this. This is because they energy harvest or try to attach and shit like this through sexual desire. Okay, this is how they go about stealing energy. Do you understand? Okay. And these astral refugees, these different races, they work together to gain control. Okay, or make it to where they're perceived to be the heads. Okay, over everyone, and have everybody looking at them as if they're the true leader when really, they're not even home on their own turf. Really, they destroyed their home planets and their astral refugees. But this whole thing of this power and domination and all of this shit, this is ending here. This ability to be able to do this, or us standing in our true power, or us taking back our true power and standing our true authority, ends all of this. Okay? We was in the 13-minute mark as we was talking about this. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some more cards. I do not have a whole lot of time here. What I will say is, if you are Aries, Virgo, Gemini, or Aquarian, okay, if you have Saturn, Jupiter, or the sun there, or your rising there, what I will say is, maybe you want to go in meditation. Maybe you want to meditate on try to get answers in regards to who you were during these Star Wars. Your oversoul comes from those ruling planets, Mars, Mercury, Uranus, okay, or whatever the case is. And y'all were being used as a middleman, okay, to lead the charge on man. okay, or try to lead to the total domination of Gaia Kai. Y'all carry a particular type of karma with y'all, or think about the karma y'all have been through and the cause of effect and stuff like that have happened out, played out with y'all this lifetime, maybe previous lifetimes. Okay, because there could be some sort of action y'all are being called to take, or something y'all are being called to address. Okay, and this could be why, because for whatever parts you played, you're being used now to bring this shit to an end or to a close. Okay, or something like that. Okay, something like that. Don't think I don't like Aries, or don't think that I don't like Aquarius, or I don't love Geminis. I do, but that's the message as it has come through. Okay. We'll get some new cards up out here. This is being divulged because we're going through some sort of new activation here. So let me get my oracle deck in regards to spiritual activations real quick, and then we'll clarify with some tarot and go out like that. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit, Great Spirit of Love and Life, Ancestors. There is even more to this, bro, but I don't have time to deep dive upon it. Divine Holy Spirit, Great Spirit of Love and Life, Ancestors, Angels, Guides of the Highest. Some about the good Anunnaki versus these poser Anunnakis, or these malevolent Anunnakis. It's something about that too that cracked off in Atlantis, and this ties to Atlantis and Lemuria and shit too, or something. Divine Holy Spirit, Great Spirit of Love and Life, Ancestors, Angels, Guides of the Highest. You know how we be thinking they did something to mess up the timelines in like 99, 2000 and shit? That was like the ending of it. Whatever they did to fuck up the timelines and shit happened when Atlantis fell. This shit here is reflecting or mirroring whatever the fuck happened when Atlantis fell. Okay? Something like this. They're we're being guided spiritually by our celestial spirit team and our ancestors to wrap up some sort of karmic cycle from then. Angels, demons, aliens, you know what I'm saying? All this shit. Like, Divine Holy Spirit, Love and Life, Ancestors, Angels, Guides of the Highest. It's something bigger here that I haven't tapped into yet. So there will be a part 3 of this message. The stained glass steps. Okay. This is about the stained glass steps. This is about ascension. This is about the stairway to heaven. This is about some sort of story here. This is about having to rise or resurrect through faith. This is about rising or resurrecting through faith trials, through certain sacrifices, or having to make certain sacrifices. Not sacrificial to an entity sacrifice, but sacrificial as far as having to put what you want on the back burner to fulfill a duty, or you having to stop something that you want to do to fulfill some sort of duty or obligation. That type of sacrifice. Enlightenment through the sharing of a story. There's some sort of story here that God is trying to wrap up here. And we're being activated to wrap up this story here. So that we can move in a new direction here. And this is 8-point star energy. So this goes back to Samaria as well. This guy have to do whatever Samaria occurs here. That if y'all didn't watch them left eye readings and y'all resonate with left eye, maybe we was working. That's what we was working together to break. Is this cycle? Okay. You could have Capricorn Venus as well, or be a Capricorn North Node. Someone is. The 8-point star is the divine compass, cycles, the wheel, seasons, elemental balance, war, okay, and guidance and justice. We're being guided to balance this cycle so we can end the story here, so we can fix the timelines. What's crazy is that Capricorn is on all these cards. Capricorn symbol right there. Wait, y'all probably can't see that shit. Damn. Capricorn symbol right there. Capricorn Venusian right here. Capricorn, Piscean, Mercury, and North Node here. We are being guided to balance this shit out so we can fix the timeline or finally jump the timeline or something. Some sort of trap was put in place to try to keep divine feminine and divine masculine from making quantum jumps. They was trying to box or trap us in so these evil ETs could feed. They was trying to trap us in our lower nature so these entities could feed continuously. This is how whatever web is maintained. The name of the game was to block your ascension. I gotta wrap it up, y'all. I gotta leave it right there. Let's get 3 tarot upon it. I gotta go. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The moon card, that's what was being hidden, is this story. This part of the story that was being hid on purpose. You have to hide that part of the story to keep the chosen ones from seeing how to balance the shit. Do you see what I'm saying? Confirmation. Because ain't no notifications supposed to be coming through that phone. I stay on Do Not Disturb. That's wild. More of this is getting ready to be revealed over the Aquarius full moon right here. Or are they trying to make some moves to avoid the tower? They're trying to avoid this tower, this Aquarius full moon. They're trying to do something to cause a tower so that they can avoid a tower or avoid this hidden part of the story from being revealed. This is wow. The moon and the tower, that's crazy. They are astral refugees. They fell here. And then just came up with this story. Oh, we're your God. Yeah, worship us. We're of higher intelligence than you. And shit. And really they was bartering and shit information to try to stay alive while they work this plan in the background and shit. Fuck with time and shit. Fuck with the reality and shit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Final card here. I got a slitty tie. I got a flitty tie. Biggie shouty. Come on. But it's about to get balanced out this full moon here, bro. 3 majors. This was major as fuck. The moon, the tower, and justice. The tower is coming down on their illusions. God is gone. God is working through us to balance this shit out. Baby, I gotta put a pause in it right there. We'll be back for the part 3. But if you know, you know. You feel that somewhere inside, somewhere. Okay? Alright, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed and take care out there. Happy Venus Day. Oh, that's why all the justices everywhere and Venusian energy came up in the mix because today's Friday. Alright, love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I'll holler at y'all on the flip side. Peace.